are you? Um, it would be very nice to actually talk to some of you who went through the PSLE paper 1 and 2 and discuss how it's been. I would have really loved to speak to you immediately after PSLE. Unfortunately, there was quite a lot of things that was happening. Okay, so of course, while PSLE is done for English, actually it's totally done for all the subjects. So yay, yay! PSLE is done, but O levels not yet. So, and of course we haven't forgotten our primary 3, 4, 5 students who are still gonna be facing your end of year examinations soon enough. So that's why we are going to continue the revision for all of you. And those of you who are done with PSLE, if you think like, oh my god, I have so much time now, what I truly advise is make sure the momentum doesn't stop. You have to continue the momentum. Continue doing some little bits of pieces and revisions here and there. Because one of the biggest things I notice a lot with our secondary 1 students is they get a bit of a shock the moment they see what it means to study English in the secondary school. Okay, okay. Hello. So cute. Okay, Teacher Rin is with us today, people. Teacher Rin is with us today. Yes, yes, yes. So say hi to her. Okay, people of the world. Now you see Stitch 101. Now I say people of the world. It's actually indeed people of the world. Okay, so we are still going to do some revisions here and there. Uh, jelly cats ate weird. That's the most interesting thing in TikTok and how creative you get with your names in TikTok. People of the world, I miss your broccoli. Oh yeah, you changed your picture, huh? Hold on, what's your picture now? Oh, your picture is Mochi and so your picture Stitch 101 is Mochi and the and the mushroom. Hold on. Zim Zam Zom, your photo. This one is from which anime has Zim Zam Zom? Which anime is this from? Kira's one, right? Cute, cute. Ronnie. It's dressed up some more. So cute. Genshin. Oh, this is not an anime. This is from a game, correct? I see. I shall try that though. Interesting. Do you play Genshin Impact? Used to. Is it good? Oh my god, something very controversial that teacher Rin had just said. How you know? She played. She used to play. I think she still does. Do you still do? No. No, not anymore. Not anymore. But she used to. Then I shall try that and see if it really is what people say it is. Yeah. So at the moment, the games that I play are I'm very crazy catching Pokemons in Pokemon Go, and here and there to relieve myself from stress. I cause more stress to myself playing Mobile Legends. Apparently, it angers me, so it's not really a stress reliever. Yeah, but games have a space in my heart. Video games. If you guys play Fall Guys, Fall Guys, I like to think I play co-op games also with people. But if I play with people, the people have to be patient because I am not good at playing games. But you know what they say, you don't have to be good at it. You just have to enjoy it. Yeah, but I know sometimes it's not good when your ability to play affects the performance of the whole team. Okay, people, we shall start now. We shall start now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if your brains are still working at this time of the day. The twins have worked very hard for their examinations, but blank of them has won the scholarship. So, first things first, okay. So the twins have worked very hard for their examinations. Like, oh my God, Correct. But, okay, so that means to say if you have here the conjunction but, it means to say that there is contrasting idea. This is positive, like, wow, so amazing. They work very hard. That's good. But you know, you're combining two phrases that are contrasting because you're using the word but. So that would mean to say the second phrase is negative. So even if they worked hard to prepare for it, did they win the scholarship? That means to say no, right? Therefore, the answer you are right is number 4. Very good, people of the world. Let's go. Good job. My pen. Okay, let me make it a bit thinner. Okay, now very good. Let's go to number 2. After blank effort, the elderly lady succeeded in climbing the long flights of stairs. Okay, this is obviously quantifiers, and like a broken record, I shall go through the steps that I always go through with you when we're dealing with quantifiers. Step number 1 is check the context first. Context so that we know if we are looking at a high amount or a low amount of effort. Okay. After blank effort, the elderly lady succeeded in climbing. So if she succeeded in climbing, contextually, we're looking for a high level of effort, right? High level of effort. Okay. Now, the next thing we have to check is number 2. Check the noun modified. Check the noun modified to know if we are dealing with something countable or uncountable. So the noun being modified is effort, and obviously effort, I would say we have encountered this word quite a few times in a few papers that we've gone through. Effort is countable or uncountable? So it's here. We are dealing with step number 2. Okay, people. So effort is, okay, so zim zam zam, you change your mind to 3, is it? From 4 to 3, is it? Okay. Okay. Now, everyone, effort is actually uncountable. Okay. So now we're looking for a high amount of effort, and we're looking for a quantifier that we use for uncountable nouns. Okay. So let's go through very quickly. When you say few people, this is for countable. Okay. Many is also for countable. Okay. Now we're left with much and several. Several is also for countable. You're technically only left with just one answer, which is number 3 after much effort, people. So the answer is a number 3. Very good. Okay. Now let's proceed to number 3. Let's go. Not realizing that 2 passers-by blanked the accident to the police, Andrew ran to the nearby police station. Okay. Now this is a very, very classic example of one very commonly tested tense in examinations. So it's pretty obviously from the options, right? You're not like, oh my god, they're testing me with tens again. My goodness. Hello, aspect. Hello, aspect. Welcome to you. So, this is a very classic, commonly tested tense, because what I'm telling here is, if I think you can see that there's 2 past actions. Okay, does it ring a bell? Remember, what kind of tense are we dealing with when there are 2 past actions mentioned in the question? One happened after the other, but both of them happened in the past. Remember, 2 past actions, action 1, action 2. Got 2 action right. Very good, Zim Zam Zom. Very good. You are remembering what I'm teaching you. So there are 2 past actions here. This one, not realizing that 2 passers-by blanked the accident to the police. So this is the first action. And then the second action is Andrew ran to the nearby police station, action 2. And so 2 past actions, one happened after the other. Remember, action 1 is always bearing the past perfect tense. Past perfect tense. That means to say had plus past participle, right? And then, of course, past participle. Of course, action 2 will then be simple past, right? Hello, I, Hoshino. Welcome to you. So the answer for this one is number 4. Now, please do not. Past perfect tense is a very, very straightforward tense. I need you to master, and you can easily master. Just think about the timeline, people. So if this is the present time, right? Then you move back to the past, correct? Then this is, you move back to the past, okay? Past, then action one, and then past action two. So then action two will be simple past tense. This will be simple past. And this will be past perfect. Okay? So that would always mean say, this is had, or let's say had taken. And then this one walked. Okay, yeah. The teacher Jamie's leave already. Hello, smart girl Kriti. Welcome to you. Leave as in leave what? Leave the office now? Or what? Leave the company? But one thing I can tell you, teacher Jamie's is actually here. She's here. Just at the other room. Yes. So do not worry, teacher Jamie's is not leaving you. No one's leaving anyone. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So two past actions, one happened after the other. Past action one should be had plus past participle. Past action two should be simple past. And do remember that when you write no sooner had plus than and hardly had plus when. Okay, now let's move on to number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Be strong, people of the world. Susan was dizzy. The teacher asked the monitor to go blank her to the general office. Okay, what preposition? Sometimes, people say, oh, preposition very easy. Preposition is the usual cause of confusion amongst all students. And even for adults, do not worry. We still get confused with preposition usage. Yes. I haven't shared. Oh my goodness. What did? Okay, hold on, people of the world, huh? What was it showing earlier? Ah, okay, okay. You all shall see. You can join the meeting also. You see the password, join the meeting if you want. Okay, let me accept myself. Give me a moment, huh? I have accepted myself. Okay, we shall share screen again. Then like that. Can I? Okay. Now, people, have you started? Have you started considering what answer here? Susan was dizzy. Poor Susan. And so the teacher asked the class monitor to go blank her to the general. Oh, this one very easy, no? No need to think, ma. To go the monitor. Kira says 4. Give me your answer, people. Just 5 seconds. Let's go. Answer now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And very good, Kira. The answer is number 4. Go with her, as in accompany her. Accompany her. Zim Zam Zam. Why number 1? Ask the monitor to go to her to the general office. Is it Zim Zam Zam? Okay, Stitch 101 and Kira Chris. Zim Zam Zam, ha. Don't rush. This one I know you know. I put the words fit best. Oh, so you actually really think it's number 1, huh? No, okay. So Zim Zam Zong, we shall clarify. The implication of the question was the teacher wanted the class monitor to accompany Susan because Susan is not well. So when you accompany, you want the person to go with Susan, right? Zim Zam Zom. And Zim Zam Zom, I need you to really slow things down the moment you know you're dealing with prepositions. It's still until you grow up, it's very hard to really fully master prepositions. It's gonna be a challenging thing. Some prepositions are pretty straightforward to use. Some of them are like, oh my god, can I use in, on, or off? It seems like all of them sounds correct. So at least let's learn them as we go. Okay, Wallace did not visit his grandparents in Australia last holiday blank. Okay, a classic question tag question. Okay. This one also very easy. I did not. Okay, then you know it's negative. So the positive version is to basically cancel The negative word did not means, well, yeah, we cancel the word not. Therefore, the answer is people. I like that. You see, this one also don't need to think. You have had much more challenging question tags with me previously. So I would assume that you know this. Uh-huh. Zim zam zam. I need you to reconsider. Very good, very good. I'm proud of you. Very good. So we need a positive one. So it's number one, Kira. Thank you. Well done. Okay. Oh, very good. You're halfway through. You're halfway through. Let's go. My grandfather took my sister and blank for the very, very common, whether you know to use I or me. Okay. But I think you also remember the technique that we wanted to try to use every time we are faced with this kind of question. My grandfather took my sister and blank for a swim last week. My sister and I, is it? Or my sister and me? No, this is the classic I versus me. Hello, Jean. This is I versus as in Jean, Jean. Our Chloe is also here. I versus me, and normally what they usually, there's two ways to do this. Step number one is to cancel the other subjects and see if it makes sense. Okay, if I cancel the other subject, I would then cancel my sister N. So now my grandfather took me or took I. That would make things a bit more obvious, right? That it's actually took me took me for a swim last week, right? Now, some of you might go all the way to saying, teacher, it's still not obvious to me. I canceled the second subject. I still don't know. Okay. Sometimes it's understandable. Sometimes it's just not as straightforward as it is. So what you can do, a second level of checking that you can do is, normally you use I when you are the doer of the action. You use me when you are the receiver of the action. So look at the verb then. Who's the doer? Who's taking who? It's grandfather, right? Not you, right? Then you know it's not I. Yeah. So normally what I tell my students is find the verb in the sentence. And then usually before the verb you use I, and then after the verb you use me. Not all the time, okay? This is not a foolproof rule, but to the way most sentences are structured when they give you the question, it may be like this. So if the blank is before the verb, most likely you're talking about the person doing the action. That means you have to say I. But if the blank is after the verb, then most likely you may just be needing the word me. And no cancel all subjects. Okay, so number 7, let's go. Mr. Tan reminded John, why no cancel all subject? What do you mean no cancel all subjects, Zim Zam Zam? What's your question? Can you clarify that to me? Well, I read the next question. Okay, Mr. Tan reminded John, to be able to leave Singapore, you blank have your passport with you, of course. So this one, basically, you have your modal verbs. You have to look for the right one that really talks about command or obligation. You are obligated to bring your passport, otherwise you cannot go out of the country. So I think modal verbs are pretty much straightforward for all of you. Zim Zam Zam is pretty sure of his answer. It's like fo 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 fo. Is God's tour? What is God's tour? Oh, Kara. She's currently here, right? It's done already, huh? Only one show, is it? Oh, two shows, huh? Did you guys watch? No, I also did not. Olivia Rodrigo, it's her concert. She dropped by Singapore to sing for people and perform. Okay. So, number 4, Kara says number 4, my friend showed me videos. Oh, that's nice. So that means you say your friend is a fan, is it? And attended the concert. Yeah. But to be very fair, Olivia Rodrigo does have a truly, truly wonderful voice. She has a wonderful voice. Very good range. Yeah. Okay, now your answer number 4 is when you say you must do something, You're commanding a person to say, you must study for your examinations, or you must go and attend the seminar. You're correct. Must bring the passport. Otherwise, you cannot go. Okay, people? Let's go to number 8. Stop blaming blank for what happened. It was an accident. Oh, what a sad thing. Mr. Malik comforted his son. Also, he was comforting his son now. So a few things here. There's a contextual idea here that he is comforting his son. So he doesn't want his son to blame blank. So I don't want to say the answer. Okay, so stop. It's a direct speech. So he's talking directly to the person. He doesn't want that person to blame that person's self. That's the easiest way I can say it without saying the answer. Hello, Blackpink in your area! Woo! Like that. Woo! Blackpink in your area! Like that. Always have. Welcome you with that kind of energy. Okay. So the father is talking to his son directly, and he's telling his son not to blame himself. Of course, number 2, people. Number 2. Why did I press that? Number 9, let's go. The heel of the shoe gave way, blank the usual wear and tear. So a very classic, pay attention, this is a cause. Because this caused the effect. If you want to combine a cause and effect thing, what phrase will you need? Okay. By the way, guys, Mochi will have a new. Are we serious? New one?
It's donated by his asking.
Really? Okay.
Ooh, Milo is
Not bad. Mochi matcha Milo. We shall add that to the list of suggestions. But question 8 is dialogue. Yeah, it is dialogue. Stop blaming. Oh, yeah, yourself. It's number. Sorry. He's talking to his son. So it's number 4. Don't blame yourself. Yes, in Samsung, you are correct. My bad. I was talking about him doing a direct speech. Then I chose the wrong number. It's number 4. Zim Zam Zom. It is number 4. You are correct. Okay. Now, moving on to number 9. We need the right connector to connect across to its effect. So the heel of the shoe gave way. But do keep in mind the effect comes first, huh? So it cannot be that you use all of these options. Okay, people, let's go. I'll give you about 10 seconds. Type it quickly so we finish this up. Okay, so Stitch 101 says number 3. How come you all have their different answers? Think about it clearly, ha. Think. This is your biggest clue. You see, I have 3 different answers. Hello, Ash! Ash! Like that. Ash! Okay. Hello. Yes, Ash. Okay, so 1, 3, and 4. So think about it. If we are to use this in a simpler sentence, I'm going to say an effect. An effect, for example, I say, I failed the exam. Resulting from, okay, my laziness. So it's actually number 4. Resulting from. Okay, so this is the result of this. Okay, now number 10, let's move on. I changed to 1. Okay, you reconsidered, but it's number 4. Now let's move on to number 10. Worried about his mother, Peter could not sleep blank. He was very tired. Hello, Pro Beast. Okay, this one is very easy. Easy as in, this one could not sleep, but then it opposes to this one. Could not sleep. Contrast. What conjunction do you use to connect 2 contrasting ideas? Sleep and tired is same. Okay, so the answer is number. Oh, thank you very much. Number one, it got if got even though can put. Okay. Okay. Good question, Zim Zam Zam. Okay, so first let's answer the question, yeah, from our options. I'll discuss your answer. I'll discuss your question in a moment. So we have two contrasting ideas because um normally it's opposing because when you are very tired, it should have been easy to sleep, correct? So it's two opposing ideas, right? So that's why we use the word although. Okay, now can I use even though? Worried about his mother, Peter could not sleep even though he was very tired. Yes, can use. Even though acceptable. Now, can I use however? However is also a very known conjunction to connect contrasting ideas. But do keep in mind, do keep in mind that you use however, okay, to begin a sentence, okay? As in, however is used to connect two contrasting ideas, but these two contrasting ideas are in two different sentences, okay? That's why I say you use however to begin a sentence. It cannot be in the middle. In the middle, of course, if you use the semicolon, but it's still technically the start of a sentence. Although is the one that you can use at the beginning, can, but also middle of the sentence. So be mindful of that. Okay. Despite is a good despite is a good phrase, a good conjunction to use contrast. However, grammatically you need to follow despite. It has to be followed by a noun or a noun phrase, which in this case is not. Okay, it's a pronoun. So cannot, or basically a gerund noun. And then since is basically functioning like because, so it's not the right conjunction at all. But truly understandable if you go and think, oh, can I use however? Why not? Like that. So please do remember the main difference, okay? Okay, Peter could not sleep despite being very tired. That is perfect. Yes, correct. So that's what I'm telling you. Despite, follow it with a noun, or despite, follow it with a noun phrase. So very good. If I were to use despite here, I can say despite being very tired. That means to say you're using the gerund, right? Or despite Peter could not sleep despite extreme exhaustion. Yeah, despite his exhaustion, right? That. Uh, you are welcome. Hello, SS. Okay, you do know for sure though that different teachers have very different style of teaching, and also different students prefer a different kind of style. Yeah, so we shall not do comparison because we love all the teachers and what is a work. Yeah. Okay, S, have you joined our live before? Do we have S in our live? No. S, are you new to us? Hello, S. Welcome to Writers at Work. So I hope that you shall continue giving us your answers to the questions. Okay. Now let's move on. I haven't done vocab for some time. I mean, technically, no problem. Just now, also great though. Yes, we love teacher. Every single teacher here all have different energy level. I tell you that. People that I can tell you, so many teachers have been doing the live session. That means to say, just have to find the teachers that fits your energy, but at the same time, for me as a student, right? I don't mind the energy, what energy you have, as long as you teach. I join. Because for me, the part of the teaching is the most important part. Okay, people. Oh, Ash, thank you for liking the live. While you're busy liking, I need to be busy answering as well. Okay. Now, Rani and I saw the bully beat up the timid boy. Oh my God. Don't do this, huh? Okay, the bully's behavior was blank. What do you think? Is the bully's behavior striking? Is the bully's behavior stunning? Oh my God, no, no. You better not give me the word stunning, huh? Or is it appalling or mystifying? Okay, give me your answer. Think about it. I thought you said Ronnie and I. Fight, fight. Ah, yeah, zim zam zom. Do not, do not. We have a very funny writers of work story that is exactly like you, zim zam zom. Two brothers fighting, and then everyone in the class like fight, 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 like that, fueling the fire. Cannot. Don't do. Now, what's your answer? I'm gonna give you 10 more seconds. Please drop in your answer. If you're not sure, it's fine. I'm not gonna bite you for giving me the wrong answer. So Ash thinks it's number 3. I see. Anyone else who wants to try before we talk about the answer? Very good, Ash. Busy liking, but also answering. Zim Zam Zam is 444. The bullish behavior is mystifying, huh? Okay. MG lucky number. Okay, now let's talk about your options. It's your lucky number, is it? So, but cannot be just relying on luck in your examination and just answer 4 all throughout. Now, let's move on to discuss your answer. Okay. Oh my God, is the bullish behavior striking? Definitely no. I'm gonna say no because when something is striking, it attracts attention. Attract attention. So it could actually be something positive, but the bullish behavior is not positive at all. So there's no way we can use striking here. So attract attention by being unusual, for example. So maybe one time you wore something that's out of norm or prominent or like very extreme. So that's attracting attention. So striking can be neutral, it can be positive, yeah. So it doesn't really lean towards the very negative point of the noun. Okay, so striking cannot. Now, stunning, obviously, when it's stunning, it's very impressive. And we are not supposed to call whatever the bully is doing impressive. Okay, it is not impressive to bully people. That is the uncoolest thing you can do. People think it is cool, but it isn't. Okay, appalling. Appalling is definitely this one. And like that. Okay, that is appalling. It's causing what? It's causing shock. Shock or dismay. Okay, in a very horrifying context. Okay, like that. Okay. So you think, huh? You think as you stay longer in the life, you will start to realize I'm really not that calm. Mystifying. Okay, mystifying cannot, because when something is mystifying, Zim Zam Zom, it's a bit like puzzling. It's puzzling and a bit confusing now. So it's not really horrifying. Like there's no horror to it when you call something mystifying. You just cannot figure it out. That's why it's mystifying you. So from those lists of then why you cross if correct? I just want to confuse you. Okay, so the answer is actually number 3. It's appalling. I'm extremely appalled by your behavior. Okay, so it's number 3, appalled. So just remember what is appalled, and then you remember the side effect. Like that. Okay, let's move on. I hope this is not sad question. It is sad. Jenny frowned, people. Jenny frowned. Jenny frowned, and what? When Dan could not understand what she was trying to tell him. Poor Jenny. So Jenny said something that Dan could not understand what she was trying to tell. So she frowned and no zim zam zam, no fights. She frowned and like, oh my God, still cannot understand. Okay, you frown and what? Okay. I think you're basically looking for the word here that is synonymous with the word frustration. Which word do you think really talks about someone being frustrated with something? Okay, Ash thinks it's exasperation. Zim Zam Dom thinks she exaggerated. I see. Frown and exaggeration, is it? Exaggerating what? Zim Zam Dom. Okay. I'll give you about 10 more seconds. Give it a try. Let's see. 3. 5, 4.
3, 2, 1.
All right, Zim Zam Zom in exhortation. Do you know what's exhortation, Zim Zam Zom? Or are you just kind of like, teacher, I'm just guessing. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Is it? What you think? No, you don't know. Okay, you're guessing now. Okay, I see. So, firstly, okay, I understand. So, she was trying to tell him something, but of course, Dan could not understand. So, it's a bit frustrating. We're looking for the word synonymous to frustration. Now, exhortation, not a very common word you probably use in your everyday conversation, but exhortation actually means strong encouragement, which then tells us this is not the right answer. Mhm. Exhilaration, obviously, a more common word that you probably always hear. When you're exhilarated, you're very happy. Okay? Now, exasperation, I'm extremely exasperated. I keep telling my younger brother to stop poking me, but he doesn't. So, when you're exasperated, you're basically frustrated. And of course, when you exaggerate, you basically just make things. Make something larger or worse, okay, make fuss about it, or worse or more important than it really is, okay. So I think you could see that the answer is indeed number three, frustration, exasperation. You're exasperated, okay. Number 13, let's go, people, let's go. The hikers were lost and hungry. They faced a blank when they had to choose between staying put and continuing to hike. Okay, this one is pretty straightforward. There's one very specific word. When you are torn between two difficult options, and you don't know, it's like, oh my God, should I go here? Should I go there? Should I do this or should I do that? 100%. I think this is pretty obvious. Zim Zam Zam is pretty sure of his answer. Okay. Now, who else wants to share the answers before we move on? Irina, hello Irina. Ricky Martin, wow, Ricky Martin. Hello Ricky Martin. Naomi, hello. Okay. 5 more seconds. Let's go, people. Let's go.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, when you are torn between two very difficult alternatives, the answer is that. Hi, teacher. Hello, Ash. Yes, hello to you. Welcome. I hope your week. What day is it? Thursday, okay. I hope your week has gone well so far. It's Mossy. It's Mossy! Dan, also here. Hello, welcome. We miss you. Is Moses' picture new, huh? Oh, so cute. Okay, welcome back to you. Yes, when you're torn between two difficult decisions, that is, you are in a dilemma. Okay, that's number one. Okay. Very good, Ash. Now, number 14, let's go to number 14. English O level is breathing down my neck. Yeah, a few more days, right? And it's getting more real the moment the month transition to October. That would mean to say you basically have what? Roughly 2 weeks before it. But I would love to just say it's better to just get it over with. It's Mosey. Don't stress yourself out too much, huh? Okay. Now, the pampered princess lived so blank that she squandered away all her family's wealth. Wow, she has something to squander. Good for her. Okay. Now, when someone is pampered, what exactly does it mean? Okay. I mean, the person is like treated with excessive care, like spoiled. Okay, but so that means to say because she's a princess now, that means she's given whatever she wants. Okay, when you squander something, that means to say you waste it. Okay, waste in a very reckless manner. So if she wasted all her wealth, so that would mean to say she lived in what manner, people? So I have a combination of 1, 3, and 4. Basically, the only answer you didn't consider was number 2. Okay, so remember, she wasted her wealth, her family's wealth recklessly. Okay. Now, ignorantly, so basically, ignorantly means when you're ignorant, you're lacking knowledge. Okay. So, I mean, you cannot make a connection of this. If you are pampered, that doesn't basically mean you're ignorant, right? So that's not a good connection to this. So ignorant is not the word. Abundantly is in large quantities. So abundantly large quantities. Like, oh, teacher, then is this the answer? Now, while this can be a good candidate for the answer, still came to work because I'm hardworking. Hi, Chair, I'm back. I finished PSLE. I'm chilling now. AC, how was the PSLE for you? Because I'm hardworking. Oh, AC. Yeah, please find some time to chill, huh? But if you're like, I'm bored, I'm just gonna go in to join the live because the live doesn't stress me out, you know? That one still can. We're definitely still welcoming you into the live, and that's what I always tell my students after PSLE. Do really take some time to relax, but also at the same time, don't fully shut yourself out from any form of learning, because the momentum can possibly stop. And it's like when you stop learning for so long, it's a bit hard to get the momentum again the moment you start over again. Okay, so entertaining. Okay, so abundantly, can I use abundantly? The thing about it, while abundant talks about large quantities, it does not indicate, okay, it's abundant, it does not indicate wastefulness. Or lavishness. Okay, so abundantly cannot. Okay, excessively is of course to an extreme degree. Teacher can use this also, close, but the most fit word here is actually extravagantly, because extravagant is outrightly basically means to say that you spend more than necessary. So this one really straightforward talks about being lavish and being wasteful. So the answer is number 4. She was living so extravagantly that she squandered away all of her family's wealth. Okay? Skibbity Sigma joined. Hello, Skibbity Sigma. And of course, number 15, people. Number 15. Everyone applauded when the last runner blanked across the finishing line, despite the excruciating pain from a fall. 3 wrong streak. Yeah. Why very proud of Zim Zam Zom. Okay, welcome to those of you just joined. Please remember to follow us. Ronnie would be so thankful to see you all follow us. Hello, thank you. What is a shade? Okay, Ika Churk, I can show you all of these things, huh? So when you sashay away, I don't know if you guys watch RuPaul's Drag Race. If you do watch, you should know this word. So these 4 words are 4 different ways of walking. Okay, and this is one thing I would like to highlight to every single one of you. This is the main difference when your vocab is strong and when you need to work on your vocabulary. Because when you write essays and compositions, you don't want to end up just saying walk, 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 walk. But then in what manner is the person walking? Is that person sashaying? When you sashaying, you're basically walking with so much confidence. Like that. But if you are sauntering is like very, very casual and very relaxing. It's like basically strolling. So, okay, the beach is so nice. Yeah, okay? Now, when you are, staggered and scampered. Okay, scamper, okay. I just explained the other ones, huh? I don't want to scamper now. Okay, when you staggered means to say you're moving unsteadily. Okay, very unsteady. Okay, and then scampered is you run or move quickly and lightly. So, what animal do you think scampers? The blank scampered away the moment the blank saw me enter the room. Then you can start. Sure, got any gift for us for Children's Day? This is our gift. Our gift for you is love, friendship, learning. Hey, but this is so fun because this is the first year I didn't have an actual physical lesson anymore. But as a teacher, oh my God, I spend money to actually buy gifts to my students. And for my P6 students, I normally what I gave my P6 students last year before they went out to leave me was I gave them this notebook that has a calligraphy of their name in front. And then when they open the notebook, there's a very long message from me because I am sentimental like that. But the long message was basically telling them how to use the notebook, for themselves. So there were about three different ways that they can use it and keep it. And these are three things that I realized as a young person. I thought to myself, it would have been cool if I had written these things before. Mhm. So yeah, and then my younger ones, I think I've given them. Oh, last year I've given them customized also like keychains, customized keychains with their names on it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like that. I saw your Facebook post about your Children's Day gift.
Is it the
Ah,
writers?
that. Okay, so every single year, Writers at Work, Stitch 101, Writers at Work gives a file, a cute little file to all our students. Yeah, and then it's always in different colors. So over the years, I've seen many colors. Last year was green. This year was transparent white. So cute, right? So cute. Yeah, because then after that, then I force my students to make sure they file neatly, keep their notes properly, which is important, by the way. There's no point going for additional classes, tuition classes, and then you don't keep your notes. Then what's the point? You have to be able to use them for revision. So please keep things neatly, huh? Mhm. Now, everyone applauded when the last runner blanked across the finishing line despite the excruciating pain from a fall. So he just had a fall. That would basically mean he's probably not moving steadily. So the word that we're looking for is staggered. Okay? Move unsteadily. Because he just had a fall, right? Scampering means to run or move quickly still, quickly and lightly, which is the last thing. It's just definitely the opposite of what the runner is doing because the runner is in pain. Yeah, it cannot move quickly or run quickly. Sachet is walk with exaggerated movements like a model. So sachet, just imagine a model walking. Mhm. And then sauntered is like strolling in the park. Sauntering, like you're strolling. Yeah. So the answer is number three. The runner was actually staggering. He staggered. Okay. Okay. Mhm. Now, I shall proceed to actually do a different paper. Oh, where is it? I'm supposed to do this one. Let's do ACS. Okay, let's see with the logo of Writers at Work. Big green logo. Okay, people. Let's then go back to another set of grammar questions. Huh? Be strong. Okay? Strong people of the world. My God, so it's Ronnie. It was Ronnie. Now, let's go. Johnson ran as fast as he could during the race. Blank he. This one very easy. Yeah. So basically, you have an actual action verb here. And when you have an actual action verb, your options are always just do, does, and did, depending on if it's past tense or present tense, and if it's singular or plural. Okay, so people of the world is number one, didn't. Okay, because basically ran is in past tense, right? Therefore, he did run. So if it's did, I want to quit. You want to quit what? Zim zam zoom. Don't quit. Why are you quitting? Why you want to quit? Quit what? Why are you quitting? But if it's you want to quit something like a bad habit, of course we shall support you. But what exactly are you trying to say? Quit what? Okay. So he did run. Okay, so he ran. Therefore, to turn did into negative, we just basically add the word not. So basically, it's number one. I know. Is it that you want to quit Zim Zam Zom because you want to quit the lesson? Is it because you're getting the answer wrongly, huh? Is it? But you see, right? No one is making a fuss of the answers now. See, this is a safe space for you. Mhm. We love you for who you are. So just answer whatever you want, whatever you think is right. But at the same time, my only request for you is to listen to make sure that you understand why you got things wrongly. Okay? Okay. Welcome, Siati Love, who just joined. Welcome, Siati Love. Okay, number two. Armanda mistook Henry's water bottle for blank as the two looked similar. Okay. You mistook something for what? Okay, so basically, this is Amanda. She thought Henry's bottle was what? What do you think? I see. That was quick, people of the world. So weird to call you people of the world. Iman, hello, Iman. Okay, very good, very good. She mistook it for hers. Very good, Zim Zam Zam. The teacup. Okay, hello, Iman. Welcome back to you. The teacup, together with the plates, blank on display at the museum last year. Okay, very obviously, you have a double comma here, which tells you that this information in between is what? Extra info. Not exactly the main subject, it's a supporting information about the subject. So your main subject is the teacup, so look at the teacup. Okay. And so remember what I always tell my students, normally they may actually ask you more than one grammar concept. So what they usually like to do is to test you on both subject verb agreement, and then they also test you with tense. Okay. So that's why I always tell my students, read the question all the way to the end. Okay. Read the question all the way to the end, so that even if you are way past the blank already, you are still able to see if they're trying to test you with an additional grammar concept. Okay, so for this case, we have past tense, therefore we can cancel is and are. Then teacup is definitely singular, so the answer is number 3. Right. So please, we have to process things that way, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's move on to number 4. Okay, butter pancake. Hello, butter pancake. The police advised the public blank spreading fake news. Okay. Oh, this one. Advise the public what? Okay. Basically, what we want to do here is they want to advise them not to do something. Okay. How do you say when they're telling them not to do something? They don't want them to spread fake news. So bye, I do this, I don't want to do this anymore. Ayo, Zim Zam Zom. Okay. I mean, if you need some time to breathe, I will give it up to you. Okay. But no worries now. You give me all the wrong answer, I don't mind. No one minds. Yeah, we're just here to learn together. Okay, public advice what? So we need a word that pairs with the word advice. Advised in, advised on, advised about, advised against. And I gave you the clue that we're looking for the word that basically tells them that we are not, we don't want them to do something. Okay, so 5 more seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are correct. Advised against. Okay. So particularly useful for when you don't want them to do something. Advised on is when you advise someone on something. Okay, hold on, let's talk about it. It basically means you're providing or giving an advice. Okay, so that's a lot more on recommendation. Okay, but of course in this sentence they're not recommending spreading fake news, right? Advised about is basically inform someone about something. So I'm advising her about advising her about her options when she eventually decides to choose her subjects, for example. Okay. So advice on is giving recommendation, advice about is giving information, advice against is telling them not to do something. Okay. Now, number five, people. Okay. Stitch 101 is very excited. He's already in number five. The man waved his hand blank to get the waiter's attention. The waiters, what water? Waiter, is the waiter. Okay. The man waved his hand blank to get the waiter's attention. Okay. So we're looking for a continuous action, huh? Continuous action. So if we're looking for, why my eraser very big? If we're looking for a continuous action, that means to say hello, hello, rabbit pig. I'm calling you basically based on the emojis that you're using, huh? It's not like you're a pig or a rabbit. No implications whatsoever. Correct. We are looking for. You are correct. Very good. So that is present participle to talk about something continuous. Very good. You. Well done. Okay, moving on to number 6. Okay. With blank expectation, Robert entered the competition. He was surprised to win the first place. Again, you already see this, right? Quantifiers. Pretty obviously, let's check the context again, whether we need something high amount of it or a low amount of it. Okay, contextually, with blank expectation, Robert entered. He was surprised. So if he was surprised, that would mean to say he didn't expect the results. So his expectations would have been what? Expectations would have been low, right? Then if you move on to the one, check the noun being modified to know whether it's countable or uncountable. Expectation is obviously uncountable. So we're looking at a high level of expectation. Therefore, we can already cancel few and little. So now we're left with many and much. And of course, many is used for countable. It's much that can be used for, oh, no. We're looking for low level of expectation. So we cancel many or much, right? So now few is used for countable and only little is used for uncountable. So you find your answer, it's number 2. Okay? So quantifiers always do 2 steps. Number 1, check the context, whether you're looking for a high amount of something or low amount of something. After that, contextually, it's clear to you, I need something of lower amount. Then move on to check the noun being modified, whether it's countable or uncountable. Okay? Now moving on to number 7, a kind stranger was spotted helping a few students blank the road safely. Now, the very, very usual V&V rule. Okay. Spotted helping. Okay. Let me change my spotted helping a few students. So what's the next V? V. Okay. Now do keep in mind that this is okay. 1, I see 1, I see 2, and I see 3. Is it? Now, this is a commonly tested question for grammar. Okay. When you see this pattern that you see a verb, a noun, and a verb in that order, normally your second verb is the one that they like to test you to see if you know the answer. It's either you need the base form or the ing. Okay, so basically you cross this out. So a kind stranger was spotted helping a few students blank the road. So you already have the continuous here. So basically what you need here is the base form, which is number 1. Okay. Spotted. All right. We clear with that? Let's move on to number 8. These shoes became popular, blank their poor design and quality. So basically, you're putting together 2 opposing phrases. So popular, wow, that's nice. Like what? Poor design and quality. So what conjunction do you use to combine two phrases that are opposing? People, let's go. Mhm. What you think is the answer? 10, 5. I will give 5 more seconds in a moment. Somehow there's something painful here. Did I hit myself? Interesting. You know, sometimes you just realize you just kind of like have bruises everywhere. You don't know when you hit yourself, but it happens. Another 5 seconds, people. I just realized when you press it, it's painful. Okay, people, let's combine two contrasting ideas. That means to say what we need is number two in spite of their poor design. Okay? Because basically, due to, because of, the thing about due to, because of, and resulting from, all three of them is cause and effect. We're basically not talking about that. Okay? Number 9, let's go. We blank for some time. Let's take a break. The exhausted man told his son. Okay. We what for some time? Let's take a break. Okay, this one very easy. So the man is exhausted. He's tired. That's number 1. He even wants a break. That would mean to say they may have been doing something, started it in the past, never stopped all the way, ongoing up until the present. Okay, so we're looking for an action that talks about them starting something in the past and still ongoing until now. So what you think is the answer, people of the world? Okay, let's go. About 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. Okay, I just wanted to press it. Okay, let's go. Okay, wrong 4. What do you mean? Okay, you change your mind to 4, is it? Okay, 3, 1, 4. I like that we see the entire thought process unfolding in the comment section. Okay, are you sure with that? Stitch 101. Huh? Sure, final answer is it? Okay. You are correct. Okay, so have been jogging basically means continuous. Present perfect. This is present perfect continuous. Basically, it started in the past and it's still ongoing. That's why the exhausted men say that they needed to take a break. Okay, so that is a number 4. Very good. Thank you for reconsidering. Okay. How to change? Is it finally changed properly? Oh my god. Peaceful thoughts. Peaceful thoughts. Oh my goodness, people of the world. Okay, an adult must watch the children in the swimming pool. Blank, they have learned to swim. Okay, there's basically, we need a word that you use to, up to a point. They need to do something up until a certain point. Okay, so what word? Last question. Be strong. Strong people of the world. Last grammar question for the day. Ronnie looks funny. Yes. Hey, but Ronnie looks cute in Kara's profile picture. And then, right, and the cutest we've seen Ronnie. With a pretty hat and all these things, Okay. I wish to be a Ronnie of Kara. She seems to be taking care of her things. Okay, number two, 5 more seconds. Are we sure with that? No more reconsideration. Very good. Up until a certain point. That's number 2. Well done. Okay, let's go to the final section. So you guys need to be strong. Quantifiers, remember this. A few things that you need to think about is large and small quantity, and then I think the most important thing is knowing which one is countable and knowing which one is uncountable. Not very easy to remember sometimes, but I think what you can do for each quantifier is to use it, remember it using a sentence. Okay. So, yeah, we give it a try and try to learn this. Okay. When is your next live teacher? I'll be back tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow I am back. Okay, so no worries, huh? Same time, 5:30, 5:30. We shall expect you to be there. Okay, number 11. I'm back sadly. Why are you such a sad person today, Zim Zam Zom? Did something happen to you today, or is it because of the live? I think something happened to you today. You just feel sad today, like so many things, just a bad day. Is it? Be happy. Wow. People of the world. You see, you have a very strong support group here in Writers and Words in Samsung. I try. Ah, so cute. Yes, you shall try. Okay. Okay, now let's give it a try. Despite her busy blank, mother still found time to lend a helping hand to those in need. Wow, good for mother. Mother is nice. We like mother in this question. Okay, you see, the carrot is talking to you, Zim Zam Zam. Carrot is saying it's okay not to be okay. So dramatic, but definitely validating your sadness. If you want to be sad, be sad. Just don't quit. Mhm. Okay, user 6823333519087 Okay, your answer is number one, is it? Okay. So despite her busy bag, first things first, one must know that this is a collocation. It's a commonly used phrase that goes with one very specific word. Okay? Okay, no, you want to reconsider your answer, is it? Okay. It's collocation. Now, still found time to lend a helping hand. Okay, program. Let's break down the words. Oh, you said three, so you want to answer three, is it? Okay, gotcha. So program is very formal. It talks mostly about structured events. Okay, structured events. So basically, this one cannot lah, because this one too formal. These are for things that you actually plan for, and an event that is done up by everyone. So plan, okay, does not convey. Okay, plan is very generic in a sense that it does not convey. Okay, the sense of specific time. Okay, so just a plan, like plan when, plan how, plan who. It may be something generic. Okay, so it cannot be also. So the most appropriate answer is schedule, because schedule is when you have a planned series of events. So basically, when you say that despite her busy schedule, that means to say mother would have already have a few things planned out for the day, but despite that, she actually still found time to help those in need. Okay, so the answer, you are right. User 6823333519087 when you have that username, is that like number like given out to you automatically by TikTok?
Once you sign up,
Then you're given like that
yeah,
default.
the default.
I see. Interesting. Okay. And number 12. Oh, Zim Zam Zam joined again. Wow. Like that. Okay. He entered the back alley, keeping a blank eye for danger. Okay. Keeping a blank eye for danger. Okay. So we are talking about danger. Okay. There is danger. That means to say, that gives you a clue. Okay. Timid, curious, watchful, and worried. Okay. What do you think is the answer? So I have four. I also have three. Is this your answer for number 12? Two, 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 two. Mm-hmm. Okay, anyone else? Giving you 5 more seconds to try and guess your answer. Let's go. Okay, now, so definitely, the person is a back alley, looking out for some danger around. So timid cannot. A person who's timid, a person is shy. Okay, either that person is shy or that person is very scared. Okay, fearful or shy. Okay, so that cannot be the answer. Okay, so let's move on to curious. So when you're very curious, I think we use this word most of the time. When someone does something with curiosity, that means to say you're very eager to know something, right? You're very eager to know something, okay? But the thing about it is like you're not eager to know if there's danger. You don't want to know, like, oh my God, is there danger? There's some sense of excitement there. No. Okay. It's not the word, it's not the right word. When you are being watchful, you're being alert. Okay. And finally, concerned is you're worried. Okay. So basically, from the entire context, the right word is number three. Okay, number three, watchful eye for danger. Okay. Number 13, let's go. Kuma blanked down the corridor with his injured ankle, groaning in pain with each step. Okay. Kuma blanked down the corridor with his. Okay, again, this is now another round of different words for walking. Earlier, you learned staggered. You learned what? Staggered, sauntered, sachet, and scampered. Mm. Now, let's do a quick game then. What do you think is the word there that is synonymous with sauntered? Sauntered as in you're just walking in a very relaxed manner. Sauntered as in strolling down the park. That word would then be ambling. Okay, stroll. Yes, that's the meaning of amble. When you're hobble, that's the one that's very synonymous to stagger. That means to say you're limping. You're limping, you're walking in an awkward way. Okay? Then you go pranced. When you prance, you walk. Uh-huh. This one is close to sachet. Walk in an energetic way. Mm-hmm. Energetic way. Okay? And then scurried is now very close to scamper, right? Very close to scamper. Move quickly. Move quickly with the small, short steps. Yeah. Okay. So basically, his ankle is injured, so we need this word where he is struggling to even walk, hobbling. And hobble, you actually usually use it also for when you talk about how elderly is walking, they're having a difficult time. If they're having a difficult time to walk, you can say the elderly lady hobbled down the road. So we helped her. Okay. Yeah, so moving on. So last two questions. Be strong. Be strong. We are now in the last two questions. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen, people of the world. Yes. No matter how hard he tried, Michael failed in blank his mother to buy him a new game console. Okay, so he tried to tell his mother to buy him a new game console. So he tried, but he failed. What did he try to do? He tried to convince his mother. What word is synonymous with the word convince here? Offering, praising, approving. Oh, this one easy enough. This one very easy, right? So just about 10 more seconds. Give out your answer, please. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That precious console. Yes. Do you play with your video game console? Okay. Okay. Failed in blank his mother. He's trying to convince his mother, huh? Stitch 101. What do you think is the word synonymous to the word convince? 5 more seconds. Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, very good. User 682333, persuade. You're trying to persuade someone, you're trying to convince them. Okay. Okay. Hello, Taco Bell. Wow, we love tacos. Okay, welcome to you, Taco Bell. And last number. All right, last number. Kenneth blank after being nominated for the award. Okay. Okay, you have here a series of idiomatic expressions, but nonetheless very easy ones. Very, very easy ones. Okay. When you are green with envy, I think from the word envy itself, green with envy means you're envious now. You want something that they have and you don't have. Okay. Over the moon is something perhaps you've been learning since primary school. Over the moon, very happy. Okay. But when you're feeling blue, what does it mean when you're feeling blue? Kenneth can fly, you know. Ay, yayo, zim zam zam. When you're feeling blue, remember in the movie Inside Out, blue is what color? Blue is what color? Blue is what emotion? It would be doon funny. Blue is sadness, right? So if over the moon you're happy, you're feeling blue, you're sad. So sad. So sad. Okay, up in the arms is when you're protesting. So they're up in the arms about the new rules. So they're protesting the new rules. Okay. So basically more towards protesting. Okay. He's nominated for the award, but it is something very nice and happy. So the answer should be number 3. Very good. Okay. Good job, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, before I end the live, please do know that I shall see you again tomorrow. Same time, 5:30. And it's Friday, so at least perhaps you will have some time to relax. And I don't go yet, Zim Zam Zom. I have one quick announcement before you all go. Mhm. Eh? Oh, so good. Oh, you go already, people of the world. I don't have. Why do I don't have PDF? Also, my last PDF PS in final prep. I should have got my PDF for the mock exam. Where's my PDF for the mock exam? I think my mock exam is. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I think. Yes, I have. I have. Yes, coming up very soon. Very, very soon. This shall be our because it's upcoming. A few more days left actually. Everyone for the PSLE marking holidays, we want you to make the most of your time where you don't have school time or where you don't need to go to school. We have, of course, we haven't forgotten about you since we have finally helped our PSLE students for PSLE. Now it's a time to help our P4 and P5 students for your end of year examinations. So we have prepared a special mock exam package for you. 3 days. Day one would be you experiencing a real examination feels. Okay, you go inside, you have an invigilator, you feel the examination, you answer an actual paper to English paper. Then, of course, we don't leave you to just feel it. We want you to learn from the examination. So, day two, we will go through the paper in a webinar. Okay. Plus, you have the option to go for day three, as in you want to go for one-to-one consultation. So at least when you have very specific questions and you want more time for your questions to be entertained, the one-to-one consultation will be helpful for you. And this is both for our P5 and P4 students. Okay. So end of your examinations are coming. We want to support you. So please have a look and see if this is something you would need or something that someone you know might need. Okay, so join us for the mock examination come 14 to 16 October. People, yeah. Yeah, and also, yes, thank you, Teacher Rin. Happy Children's Day to all of you. To those who don't count for children anymore, Youth Day soon. Okay, thank you everyone for joining me today. Um, Goodbye.